Mm-hmm.
All right, we're live. All right, we're live. We're live here on the show tonight. Tonight it is Monday night, and we have Starlito.
What's up, everybody?
What's going on, everybody? And I said, "What up, going, everybody?"
What up going on, everybody? Because everybody got going up.
What's going? Yeah. So tonight we're going to be talking about things of racism. That is, to me, it just has.
Yeah, I don't like you because you're racist.
Yeah, not me, but but anyways, we'll be right back. What up, everybody, and thanks for joining the show tonight. Thanks for tuning in. We appreciate you, as we always do, because, well, we're here to have, good time, have fun, and wear awesome clothes.
Okay, hang on. Wait, everything you just mentioned, we're going to bring up racism. You really think people are going to have fun with this one?
No.
You think they're going to have a great time with this one?
I mean,
because you know what? I'm going to tell you right now, all of you are liars because each one of you say you're not racist, but you get around certain people and you are definitely racist. So don't play me.
Yeah. So here's the thing: is that
again, it's just my opinion.
In this, and again, these are just our opinions and our thoughts.
Oh, baby girls online.
What up, Maria Luis? What's going on? Here's the situation: is
she's my little cookie. You get my cookies. Right. Get my milk and cookies. Get my milk and cookies.
What up, Miguel? We got Miguel watching tonight. So,
what's up, Miguel?
To start it off, the reason why I'm talking about, or why we're talking about this, is because
y'all racist.
There's a lot of things going on in this country that, I mean, honestly, this whole NFL draft thing.
Oh yeah, about the NFL.
Ridiculously stupid.
I'm sure that you heard about Mr. Sanders.
Yes. So I'm just gonna throw it out there because I'm tired of this crap.
You're so
it's
tired.
Always. Why does people always got to play the race card when stuff like this happens?
Nick, what's up, Nick?
Here's the funny thing is this is the way I saw it, and correct me if I'm wrong.
You're wrong.
Now. Huh?
You're wrong.
No.
Wrong.
So, anyways,
he said correct Mariah. I think you're wrong. He said no.
But anyways,
you're racist.
I mean, give me a reason of why I'm wrong.
Because you're
That's
racist.
not what I'm saying, dude. Would you stop? Anyways, so people were calling it racist.
They pulled the race card
because Deion Sanders' son, Shadar Sanders, however you say his name, I don't even know, but was drafted really late.
Yes, he was.
Draft. This is the way I looked at it and the way I was reading it. Now, to me, it looked like players get drafted throughout the draft at any moment throughout the draft.
Depending on where their line's at. I mean, where their spot is in line.
Exactly, where people need a player.
Just like a DMV. You go there, you go by this, you get a ticket and you wait your turn.
Exactly.
That's what happens in the draft. You wait your turn.
Right.
People didn't get picked first, so they're like, you're a racist.
You're a racist because, this is what's stupid is because the first player in the entire draft
sounds like
was a black guy. Was a black player. Now, you're going to sit here and play the race card. Hello? Look who got picked first. Seriously. Now, to me, I think you guys were just pissed off because your player wasn't drafted when they wanted to.
Exactly.
When you wanted them to be.
But see, you got to remember that throughout this whole entire time, even through life, when people don't get their way, they throw that race card.
Exactly. It happens everywhere.
Because I'm black. I got pulled over because I'm black. Because I'm brown. I'm Mexican. No, it's because you did something wrong, you dumbass. And if you don't get picked, it's because, you know what? There's people better than you that got picked first.
Now, here's the thing. The guy that got picked first, And I'm going to say this because I looked up their stats. Yes, Cam Ward did not have a better season, but look who he played for. He played for Miami, which is a higher caliber team than what Colorado is.
Yes, by far.
So, of course, they're going to look at Miami players first than a Colorado player.
What's up, Jeremy?
How hard is that? That makes so much sense. So, you can't pull a race card when the player that got drafted first is a black player.
Exactly.
Or if it was a Hispanic player or whatever Asian player, it doesn't matter. They still got picked first. So
let's just throw up that race card.
Yeah.
Let's throw up that race card. Or...
Exactly.
Just shoot it down, man, because it's over.
That has nothing to do with it.
It has nothing to do with it.
ESPN even had an article saying it wasn't about race. But people still want to continue with this and try to say that that's what it was when it wasn't. It was because there was a lot of teams out there that weren't even looking at him to draft him, just like Kirk Cousins.
Yeah.
Kirk Cousins didn't get drafted until late in his
career,
in his draft class. But look where he ended up. He was a starter up until this year. Well, in between his rookie and where he's at now. But he still had a great career, I think. But what do you say? People either love people or hate people. You reach true when you realize you don't care. People are people, nothing else matters. Love or hate don't matter, just love people. That's true.
What's up, Michelle Carter?
And that's exactly what's up, Michelle. What up, Quentin? We got Nick Serrano watching. Jeremy, thank you for the stars. We appreciate you.
Maria, welcome.
Maria, yep. And then, so here's the thing is
Maria like, no, just playing.
So here's the thing that I just want to say. And I care about everybody, and I don't care what color skin you got. I don't care where you came from. I don't care who you are.
He still don't like you.
Yeah, I hate everybody. I'm just
kidding.
I'm just kidding.
I'm racist. I hate everybody.
No, I'm just kidding. No, but I care for everybody, and that's the thing is that's how we need to look at each other. Is I don't care who you are. I don't care what you've been through, unless you like.
You gotta actually do what's wrong for us not to care about you.
Do something really horrible for me to hate you. But even then, God always says forgive everybody. You know.
But God didn't say to be stupid either.
Exactly.
You can forgive them. You just can't continue doing what you're doing with this person.
Exactly.
Move on. So
exactly.
I mean, it's enough with the race card. It's old. It's bitter, and all you're doing is bringing segregation to this whole community.
Exactly. So if you guys sit here and want racism to end, then stop bringing it up.
Exactly. Thank you.
Stop bringing it up. We're not saying it never happens, but in order to get past it, okay, go.
Minorities.
Yes. That's right.
Quit bringing up racism. Quit bringing up slavery. Quit bringing up crap that you guys never had control of in the beginning. You guys are acting like it's happening today. Well, it is happening today, but it has nothing to do with you. So you guys need to quit all that. Well, that's because I'm black. No, because you did something stupid. Or you did something great, but people are better than you. There's nothing has to do with race anymore. You guys bring up that race card, makes everybody else look like a dumbass. Now you're standing there looking like a dumbass. Now what?
Let me give you a perfect example. So I was watching this video of this KKK guy.
KKK?
KKK. It was a black guy that was visiting these southern cities that don't allow black people. They still don't. But
Clarkson City?
I don't remember what town it was, but it was somewhere in Alabama.
No, I'm telling you. Clarkson City.
It probably was.
They don't allow black people to be in their city.
So here's the thing is, he went in and talked to these people. And he literally had a good conversation with these people. And before he left, you could tell a little bit that guy was almost, thinking differently about black, people in our country. And so here's the thing is, if you treat people great, they're going to treat you the same, no matter who you are. And if people don't do that to you, then they're not the right people.
Jeremy, that's cool.
But here's the thing. Wait, what did he say?
He's in his own studio. He can't give out secrets, but it's good.
Oh,
Good stuff.
Good to hear, Jeremy. Thank you for letting us know that. But I just feel that the race card just needs to just stop being used.
Exactly. Just stop using it.
You know,
Own up to your own crap. Be accountable. Hold yourself responsible, and move on. Simple as that. Life will be better. Trust me.
you know, and I'm gonna be honest with you. When I worked at like, other stores and things like that, I'm not gonna give the names of them, but I just feel like every time, like everybody that came in, it was different color, different people, different anybody, and I looked at all of them the same way. Damn it, there's another customer here. No, I'm just kidding.
Hey, that's what we say.
No, I'm just kidding. But
$300
no, I
later,
helped
you're not
him.
complaining, are you?
Right. I helped them no matter who they were. I don't care. I didn't care.
Hey, I even spoke sign language to people.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Oh.
The lady would come in once a week to make sure all her fluids were filled up and her tires were aired up, and it would be sign language because she didn't speak. So, and she was deaf, so I had to speak sign language, and I only learned because of her.
That's cool because I got to learn that too.
But it doesn't matter because there are certain different ethnics and different people that came in, and some of them were deaf, didn't understand, so I had to talk to them in sign language. Okay?
That's cool.
So doing sign language and actually talking to them, they were actually happy. Now, they didn't discriminate.
Yeah.
They didn't hate. They didn't, because I'm one person that could actually talk to several people, different people.
Right.
I didn't hold racism towards anybody. Well, I'm not going to talk to them because they're black. I'm not talking to them because they're brown or because they're Chinese or Russian or, Polish. I'm not going to talk to them.
Okay.
So
that makes a lot of sense.
So I talked to whoever I had to talk to because money's still green.
Yep.
Exactly. And my pride, I stand by my word.
Yep.
And I'm proud of what I did.
Exactly.
So I held myself accountable and responsible for everything I did. So everybody does the same thing. You guys live a better life.
Yep.
So let's shoot down and let's get over with this racism carcass. And you know what? It's over.
Yeah.
Game
what
over.
Up, Don Hunter? What's going on?
Don Hunter. Oh, man, I'm sorry, bro. I was supposed to call you earlier. My bad. I was having a moment to myself this morning, and it's, yeah.
But we'll get a hold of you soon. So here's the thing is like, okay, for example, like, I'm going to bring this up because it happens, and I've seen it myself with my own eyes. Now, and this goes for pretty much any race. Now, people sit here and, okay, let me ask you if you've ever felt this way.
I have.
Okay.
I felt this way and that way.
So did I.
All right, then.
So we're on the same page then.
So now the show's over, so good night. No,
Yep. No, but I had this conversation with somebody before, and like, it's a funny moment, but then not funny at the same time. But okay, so for example, I was walking you know how you walk in a store, you open the door, you hold it for the next person.
Oh God.
Okay, so I did that, but I didn't know the guy was behind me.
I know where this is going.
And it was a black guy. And I didn't know he was behind me. And it made it look like I didn't want to hold the door for him. So I felt stupid after that. So
Thank you, Anthony. That's my agreement with you. I'm in agreement.
Yeah, there you go, Anthony. That's a good one. But no, I was walking in the store and I didn't see the guy behind me because he was like at an angle.
Was it dark inside?
No, I was saying when I was walking in the store, not outside.
Okay. Yes.
You got me good on that one. But no, Anthony Yeager's actually in Cali.
Yeah.
What up, Anthony? What's going on, man? Good to hear you.
Hey, it's dark over there
Good
too,
to
buddy.
see you. Yeah, it's probably dark. Just kidding. Anyway, so I'm walking and I thought to myself, I was like, man, I hope that guy don't think I'm racist because I didn't hold the door for him.
No, you were just rude.
Right. Because I didn't see him though.
Well, the thing is, you probably thought it was a shadow. Anyway, I got jokes. For everybody. Don't take me seriously. But no, in the midst of it, some say that would have been rude because you didn't hold the door.
I did
But some people would say that's racism because you didn't hold the door because he was black. Some people would say, you know what? Maybe you're just discriminating because you only hold the door for women and not for men.
Well,
because now that makes you look like
feminist.
Yeah.
No, not is it feminist?
what is it? Yeah, feminist.
Oh, no, because that's
Sexist.
against women. Sexist, yeah, that's what it was.
So, you know what I mean? So there's a lot of things you can put into the just not holding the door open. So it doesn't matter what people think or what people say. Just do what you do and quit worrying about everybody else.
Right, because
Mind your own damn business, stay in your lane.
yeah. So I did, like I said, I did have a conversation about. I had a black guy follow me all day. Come to find out it was my. Don, that was a good one. I like that one.
That was good. That was good.
That was a good one, Don. We're gonna give you a applause for that. That was good.
See, I said the same thing. I was like, you probably thought it was a shadow.
Yeah, no, but
That was not racism, but it is what it is.
we can joke. We can joke.
We can joke. It's the funny thing. That's a part of life, man. If we take life this seriously to where everything that happens we call a race card on it, or we just call discrimination or sexist, or if you can't enjoy life, why are you going out and trying to ruin everybody else's fucking life?
Exactly.
Stay in your own lane. Stay in your own business. Keep out of everybody else's.
So here's the thing.
Seriously, that race card is just
I'm gonna be honest with you
it's
because
bullshit.
it is bullshit because it's like I don't, like I said in the beginning, I don't look at everybody as color. I look at everybody as a person. But here's the thing is, I don't even know I never followed Shadir. How the hell do you say his name? Sanders. I don't even care for him as a player because I don't care about Colorado. You know, I only care about Michigan players. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because it's my team. That's
it's not now your state racism. Okay.
Yes, I am.
You're discriminating against other states.
Exactly.
Oh, see, now there's where the hate comes from. It starts with one thing, and it goes to another. So if you can't hate them all together, don't hate them all.
No.
You know what I mean?
But no,
I'm just playing, guys. I'm just playing.
Because I follow Michigan. I didn't follow Colorado, so I didn't really care what was going on. You know, because just like everybody's, they have their favorite NFL team, whatever. So that's the only way I look at things is like that. Is I don't know who the hell that was. But I did look up his stats. He did have 4,000 yards last year, which is great.
Who? Shamir?
Shadir Sanders, whatever his name is.
Shadir.
Yeah, he had 4,134 yards. That's good.
That's his rookie year, right?
Second year, I think.
Rookie?
No, second year.
Second year?
Yeah, because he played last year too.
Okay.
But here's the thing: is again, what people need to realize is, they're sitting here saying, "Oh, this is a race thing because he was drafted so late." But you got to remember, did Colorado even do good last year? I didn't follow them, so I don't know.
Actually, they didn't do too bad.
Or the year before.
They sucked.
But here's exactly.
They sucked.
People look at that. How did he play? What was their record? Who did they beat? If they didn't beat anybody good, why are you going to look at?
We got to hold up on that. Thank you.
Thanks, Maria.
But here's the thing, man. Okay, some people, they watch sports for sports or because it's man contact, game or athletic, whatever. But you also have many people that follow a team because of one person. Just like back in the day, and I hate to say this because it's not that I hate the guy, but he just floats around here like he's an angel. So back in the day, everybody was wearing Bulls because of Michael Jordan. Everybody's wearing shoes because of Michael Jordan. Everybody was wearing this because of Michael Jordan. You still wear a bullshit hat because it's Michael Jordan. You see what I'm saying? It's all over this place. I'm telling you, he thinks he's an angel for some reason. He's like, every time the angel floats around, he's trying to grab his So, people follow certain teams because of teammates or because of who was playing. But nobody understands the stats. Nobody understands how hard they work to get where they're at.
Exactly.
But as soon as something happens to that person, all of a sudden, it's because he's black. When Michael Jordan pulled his own Purple Rain, nobody knew about Purple Rain shoes.
Shoes?
Yes, Purple Rain shoes. Nobody knew about it. He made him especially a size 7 for Prince before he died. Prince never got the opportunity to have these shoes presented to him.
Right. Oh, because he passed away. Yeah.
So Jordan still's holding on to Purple Rain shoes. Cost of them, you ready? Cost of these shoes are $45,000.
That's weird because that was before he wore number 20, or
Now,
that time when he wore 45 instead of 23.
yeah.
That's
But
crazy.
here's the thing. These shoes, they said, well, put him in the Prince museum. He said, no. Why? Because he's not black like you? Why is everything a race card?
Wait, who said that?
The museum.
Oh,
The museum, the Prince Museum, I guess it's a family holding little, kind of like the Selena Museum. But they were mad because, well, they made him for Prince to give it to his family to put him in the museum. He said, no, I'm going to hold on to them. He said, well, because he's not black like you? What does race have to do with this?
yeah.
They're shoes, for Christ's sake, rubber and leather.
And lace.
It's that I wear cheap shoes and they still rubber, leather, lace.
Right.
That sounds sexual.
Hey, what up, Ruben?
That sounds sexual. Rubber,
Rubber,
leather, and
and
lace.
satin.
But no, but you
Dang,
see what I'm
Prince was
saying?
really getting down.
But you see what I'm saying is everything. It doesn't matter what people do; they're going to throw the race card in there
Right.
or discrimination card. It doesn't matter what you do or anybody does; they're going to throw some kind of racism in there. All because they're not happy for what they got or what they have. They're going to throw racism in there.
Here's exactly, because this is exactly what I hate when they do this. Is when they put an article
Hey,
out
Maria,
there.
did you hear that? Rubber, lace.
Right.
I'm playing.
No, here's the thing. Okay, I'm gonna say one quick. This is the thing that I hate the most, and I've commented this plenty of times to even to other black people. I've said this before. Why does it matter, and why do they have to even say this when people say, "Oh, the first black person to do this," or the first blah 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 to do this? I don't care that the person's black. I'm
Well-
glad that they accomplished what they did.
Okay, let me intervene. Okay,
But I get why they do it in some aspects. But
in some aspects, it's because white people took over. The first man to create light, they said it was Thomas Edison. No, it wasn't. It was a black guy.
I know.
First person to create a boat. It was this person. No, it wasn't. It was a black guy. Electricity.
Leather, lace, and rubber.
So
But nothing
you should
against
say
the people
most,
that did it.
most of the inventions that America is using now is made because of a black man.
I read that
Railroad.
peanut butter.
Railroad. That was black man.
Yeah, peanut butter. I think was made by a black man.
Black man.
You know, and
Mayonnaise.
it's,
Black.
a stoplight.
Black.
I think was a black guy. See, and that's the thing is like I get that part. I understand the reason.
What's up, Lester?
But if we're
Glad you
sitting
got that
here
joke.
reading the article with a picture on it, maybe I'm just looking at it different. I don't know. Because
Well, that's why people. That's why the black community is bringing up so much. Well, we did this first. We did because they want acknowledgement.
and that's fine.
That
And
is
I get
fine.
that. I get
but
that.
every time something doesn't go their way, all of a sudden, that's racist.
Oh, okay.
Shut up.
Yeah, I see what you're saying on that
You
one.
see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shut up. Don't sit there and say, "Well, we're the first black people to do." Okay. Oh, but you got to wait in line to get your. Oh, it's because I'm black.
Okay. Let's say
Hang
that.
on.
Okay, now when it comes to Mexicanos,
Oh, we forced ourselves in there. Who the
that
hell?
was T's right there, looking over. He's waving at me.
Oh, I thought you were looking at the ghost. I'm like, who are you waving
No,
at?
there is a ghost in there. No, I'm just kidding. No, but and again, what does it say? Esther got it. I was late. To
I just said, "Hey, Maria, leather, lace, and rubber." You
Yeah.
get it?
But and again, like I said, it's nothing against their accomplishments, and I'm glad. We got to be happy for things that they did because, or else none of that would exist. Because who, like they say with the what do you call it, migrants. They're
Immigrants.
saying immigrants. I'm saying
Immigrants.
they're trying
Careful.
to say.
You're gonna get. You're gonna get.
No,
You're gonna
I got
get the
that
race card.
backwards. I got that backwards.
You're gonna get the race card.
Immigrants that were coming here, it's fine. Like we said, it's fine when you come here legally, but people are saying, "Oh, then who's going to pick all your food and blah blah blah."
But that's keeping
That's
them
what
down.
the migrants are for.
No.
Yes, the migrants that get hired. I'm saying that's what my uncle did with the blueberry fruit.
Dude, I even picked, but
I'm not saying that's only what they do. I'm not saying that.
you careful with your shit.
Okay,
Because
let me
of the fact
repeat that.
look,
Hold on, let me fix what I just said. That's not what I meant. It was because people were getting them backwards. people were making it sound like that's the only thing for that. Like, no, that's not what we were saying. What I was saying was a lot of people that get hired to do stuff like that are migrant workers. So how is that wrong?
That's not wrong, but you know what? They're short and they're easy to get to on the ground. So, I mean, there's hardly any bending over. You're 6 foot tall, try to bend all day. You're going to get a backache.
But anyways,
okay, go. But hang on. So even bringing that up, okay, even us Hispanics, Latinos, okay, that is actually heartbreaking. Only because when people say, well, who's going to pick our fruit? Oh, is that the only way you think about us?
Well, that too. That's exactly.
That's how you think about us. The only thing we're good at is
exactly.
picking fruit.
Exactly.
Now you're going to keep us at this level of we're only good enough to pick fruit. We're not good enough to be college professors. We're not good enough to hold a business. We're not good enough to do this. We're not good enough to be a basketball player, softball player, whatever, baseball player. But, you know, here's the thing is when people speak, I don't think they think about what they say before they say it. Then they start, you know, driving home. They're like, fuck, I messed up.
Okay. Don actually made a good. That was the other thing I was going to talk about, Don. I'm glad you said that. That's not what I meant. I fixed it. Anyway.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, so Don. Okay, here's the thing.
Going
Okay, so I'll read what he says for the audio part. He says, I don't know if I'm going to get in trouble, but just like the African guy who got killed here, he was in the wrong for doing what happened, but there was a rally for him. Okay, so
okay, what did I say in the beginning?
What?
You got what you got because you did something wrong.
Okay, so I'm gonna go.
It wasn't color.
I'm gonna go off of what he said and what you're saying. Now, as a viewer of the video, because I'm sure a lot of people watched it. Now, the cop, another cop actually said you shouldn't have chased him.
Exactly.
Because he didn't have a weapon on him. But here's the thing. Well, at least that we didn't see. So when the cop was chasing Patrick,
wait, was SpongeBob there?
Chasing Patrick, that was the guy's first name. And so, would you let me finish my sentence?
Well, go ahead. Your story.
So,
you're not doing it.
What I'm saying is, I think the cop was in the wrong on one point because he had the guy on the ground with his hands behind his back. He could have called for backup, handcuffed him, and it's easier said than done. I get it, but the cop had more leverage on him while he was on the ground. He had no reason to pull his gun out and shoot him in the back of the head. I think he was gun happy. I think he shouldn't have done what he did. Yes, the guy he shot shouldn't have taken off running. He should have complied with that.
Here's my question.
Whatever the heck the situation
Okay, so here's my question: did the cop know that he was mentally not stable?
No, I don't think he
did. Did the cop understand that this guy was completely confused of what was going on, even though he knew he was in the wrong? But why was the cop yelling at him like he didn't know what was going on? You know what I mean? There was a lot of things into this story that people aren't understanding. The guy wasn't mentally stable.
Right, and he wasn't from this country for one thing, so he didn't really speak good English from the way he was responding.
That's why he was confused of what was going on. Because
exactly.
in his time, it's not illegal.
Right.
We have so many rules and laws that people come out from different countries thinking because that's how they live. It's not wrong, but to us, it's wrong. Mm-hmm. But now you got some guy with a badge chasing you. You don't know why he's chasing you because you didn't feel that you were doing something wrong. All of a sudden, you're laying on the ground with handcuffs, and now you got a bullet in the back of the head.
Exactly. It's just like
good job, guys.
Heard.
Way to protect this city, you dumbasses.
And honestly, I got a family member that's a cop, but here's the thing is, it has to go both ways though. But
it does
because you got the cop trying to, obviously being a cop is a hard job. We're not obviously.
Because you got to figure out what glazed donut you want, and if it's a Long John or a donut or donut oil. Okay. Well, you don't know what you want, man. You got to stand there in Wesco and try to figure out if you want coffee, chocolate, or milk. Damn, life is hard for a cop.
No, but I'm just saying, like,
I'm sorry, playing.
They don't have an easy job, obviously.
It's not even the cops; it's the family at home. Is my husband or wife coming home?
Right.
Are my kids going to see you the next day? Am I going to get a phone call? That is a hard job. So cops are going out there going, I need to make it back home. You know, which is why if you get rid of hate, racism, you get rid of discrimination, you get rid of, what is it, when they discriminate you, when they look at you, profiling,
Profiling, yep.
wrong profile. I mean,
I was going to say prototype.
if you guys got rid of all this, if everybody got rid of it, this world would be in harmony.
Exactly.
Oh, hey, I know you did what you did. Just talk to let's talk about it.
Let's get
to the bottom of why you did what you did.
Let's be adults
You know
and
what?
talk.
Here's $5. Go pay for it.
Like, for example, why do people automatically get pissed off because you glance at them?
Oh, God, that was me back in the day.
That was like, are you serious right now? All I did was look over there.
You're not supposed to look
Just
no
because
way.
I wasn't looking at you. But people get pissed off at that. It's like, chill out, dude.
No, looking is one thing, but staring is another.
Oh, yeah, staring, yeah, I get that part.
Okay, because people would actually just look at me and just stare at me. Like, what the fuck you looking at, bro? I would actually cross the street. Asking me, what the fuck you looking at?
Yeah.
And then we'd fight.
Yeah, you did that at the gas station that one day.
It is. Oh, God, that dude pissed me off. Oh, you were there, huh?
I remember that because I was like, dude, he just glanced at you.
I hate it because they just stare at you like, say something, man. Say hi. Say, hey, I think I know you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that I get. Yeah.
You know,
I
don't
get
sit
that.
there and just stare at me.
Right.
You know?
What do you say?
He said, as a black man every day, I am afraid that as I walk out the door, will I come back home. See? That's not
I
just
get
a
that
black
part.
man or a Mexican. That's also a cop.
Yeah, exactly.
That's for everyone. Is anybody, because we are not promised tomorrow. We're not
Right,
promised.
exactly.
Well, that's why we take day by day. We take life as we take life. But if we don't change our ways in this world, we're all just going to die the same way.
Exactly.
With hate in our heart,
Yep.
with animosity, jealousy,
Exactly.
envy.
Yep.
We all die with something.
So the meaning of this episode is
You guys
we gotta
suck.
figure. Yeah, you guys are all stupid.
No,
just kidding.
but in all honesty, man, I mean,
We gotta
There's
stop
just too much hate and jealousy
racism
out there.
some way somehow, because I mean I get it.
but see, that's what the Illuminati wants. Because if you look at the Illuminati, they want people to hate each other. They want people to go to them. The only way to get better in the world is to be rich.
I mean, yeah, I guess. Well, you know what? Let's go talk to you now, Illuminati.
You want to tell the Illuminati? Go ahead. I'm right here. You know where I'm at. I'm right here. I'm not afraid.
Yes, we love you too, Don. Thank you. We appreciate that. But here's the thing: is we could all sit here and just love each other as
Brothers and
sisters.
sisters, man. We're, even in the Bible, it says we are to love each other as God loved the world. And,
Exactly.
And so that is loving each other as brothers and sisters. Why do we have so much hate?
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
See, if we got rid of the mentality of, well, this happened in the past, that's exactly what it is.
here's a perfect example. I'm going to use this.
Leave it in the past.
Perfect, right here. So everybody says, because I'm a big Michael Jordan fan.
We know you're
Hold
turning
on, let me
23.
finish. If I was racist, this would be Larry Bird.
Ouch.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? I'm just saying. That's how people look at it as. Why don't you have Michael Jordan? Because I don't like black people. That's how they would look at it. But I don't care. Michael Jordan's a fucking GOAT. And, because he won 6 rings. But,
Well, as black as he is, I think he'd be a Tootsie Roll, but all right.
What?
As black as he is, he looks like a Tootsie Roll, but okay. Look like a lollipop. How many licks does it take to get in the middle?
I don't know. Has anybody ever tried that?
Oh, man.
Never mind. I was going to say
That's
something
right.
else.
Let's
but never
continue
mind.
on.
But anyways,
Stop the racism. Stop the hate.
just stop. I mean, because it's getting ridiculous. I'm tired of hearing about it on the TV. Tired of hearing it on YouTube. Tired of hearing it on other people's posts.
Even with the presidency, even
exactly.
politics, Jesus Christ.
You guys are
need to get over
freaking
yourselves.
out already.
Dude,
Elections
I've
already.
never, in my entire life, and I'm not trying to bring up politics, but damn it, man, I've never seen so many damn crybabies.
Exactly.
The Republicans are sitting back going,
You guys are fucking
these are
idiots.
fucking morons. Like, what the fuck you do? And you got all the Democrats going, oh, no, you're not fair.
They took away my rights.
Oh, but when they were in office, they were ripping off all of us.
Yeah. But hold on a second. If they took away your rights, then why are you still here?
Oh.
Exactly.
Oh.
Why is, to me, it's like, that makes no sense to me. What did you say?
He said, I'm not racist. I own 3 black pants.
Oh, jeez.
That was good.
Don, we're going to get you back on the show, dude. I'm serious. Hey.
T. Did you hear the joke? He's just shaking his head.
He's like, come on, guys.
I'm not racist. I got 3 pairs of pants. Nice.
That wasn't us that said it. It was Don.
Don said it, and he's black.
Anyways,
everybody knows how
it just goes all over the place, with, the political scene to sports to the weather. I mean, why does the clouds got to be black when it rains? People.
Why do you think they took cotton out of aspirin bottles?
I don't know.
So black people can take them too.
Oh, jeez.
Sorry.
Woo! Okay, let's go ahead and end the show on that one. No, I'm just kidding. Oh.
I'm tired.
Yeah, I'm kidding. Anyways, we're joking, obviously. But, here's the situation.
Hey, did you know I'm allergic to the sun?
Yeah, you do say that. How are you allergic? How is anybody allergic to the sun? I don't understand that.
Well, see, here's the thing. There's
that one that Don said made me cry.
So I don't know how it became to where. Okay, now he said there's 3 to 5 in a billion that are allergic to the sun, and I'm one of them.
There's 7 billion people in this world, or 10 billion, somewhere around there. No, 7.
And I'm one of the ones who are allergic to the UV rays from the sun. Now, if anybody sees it, you can see my face, all this, right here. I don't know if you can see it. Anyway.
Oh, wait, do that again.
Right there. You can see how my nose is red and everything else.
Mm-hmm.
He said they're considered.
I pushed the wrong camera.
They're water blisters.
Oh yeah.
So if you see during the winter, during the summer,
the sun's not out then.
If you see, I look white, right?
Mm-hmm.
You ever remember Zartan from G.I. Joe, or was it the Wildcat, or was it the?
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Okay, I turn as dark as Michael Jordan. That's how dark I get. People used to call me Zartan.
You're a good basketball player by then?
No, I'm too short. But no,
What up, Anthony Martinez? What's going on?
I get dark. Okay, I get really dark, and my skin starts to blister. They're water blisters.
He said, I don't know, there's a sun behind you.
Oh, there is, but this was not hot, and it doesn't throw off rays, just light. So the radiation and everything else, it actually makes my skin bubble. It's crazy. The UV rays, it makes my skin bubble.
Wait a minute. That's weird, because I think I may have heard of that before. That sounds
so it's crazy. Maybe something like that guy on Dune, the original Dune movie, where he started blistering all over.
Oh, yeah. You know what? I just saw that on TV.
Dune?
TV. No, not the movie, but that part.
Oh, yeah?
I just saw that.
That was actually, what was his name? Sting from Police.
Was it really?
Yeah, that was Sting.
Shit. I didn't know that.
So, yeah.
So one thing, too, that I do want to throw out there is there was a post that I saw about, I guess, Gentex laying off people now?
Yes.
But people are over here blaming Donald Trump on it? I mean...
How are you blaming Donald Trump?
I don't understand that.
Gentex is losing business because of China. Not because of Donald Trump. Now, because of the tariffs.
The tariffs, yeah. But
okay, but here's the thing is you can't blame Donald Trump because he's just trying to give money and bring money back to America.
Here's what people...
Now, if we built our own stuff...
Yeah, he is. I think
that's what I just said. I'm allergic to the sun.
So here's the thing: is a lot of people.
I was actually notified on, what was it, Friday? Oh, Friday morning, I was. The doctor said I was actually allergic to the sun. And get this, he said beer. I'm allergic to beer and the sun.
That's weird.
I told him, F you. No, I'm not. Well, if you want to drink, then you're just going to suffer the consequences. Right. So he said, but I can drink liquor.
There you go.
So I said, is Crown okay? Or Tito's? He said, either or. They don't have hops in it.
They don't have what?
Hops.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So,
here, I'm going to respond to this post.
So anyway, I'm allergic to the sun. There's a lot of things that, well, what I have told Ben, I gotta get my life right. There were some health issues that the doctor was telling me, and it was just like, are you racist? You want me to die because you're trying to keep me away from McDonald's, trying to keep me away from Burger King, Chick-fil-A, Popeyes. He sounded racist, man. When I remembered that my doctor's Chinese, so I don't know.
Your doctor's Chinese?
He's Chinese.
Okay, so what I was going to say was,
Oh, I'm telling you, Maria, there's great combinations right there. Beer and sun. That's a good country song. Beer and sun.
So one thing that I did want to talk about a few seconds ago was the people trying to blame Donald Trump for these tariffs.
Mm-hmm.
Now, here's the thing: is if these companies, if these cunts would if these companies would make most of their stuff here in the United States,
thank you,
we wouldn't have to worry about stuff like
thank
this.
you.
And
that's what
people
Trump
are
wanted to do.
bitching. People are bitching because we have to buy from the import, or we have to import things over here. And then some lady posts, well, we don't have enough minerals and stuff like that. I'm like, yes, we do, you dumbass. We have probably more than those places do. But they want to do it cheaper.
We have oil. We have gas.
Or they think they're
we
doing
have
it cheaper.
all the propylene. We have it all.
Yeah, we have everything.
We have everything here. Here's the thing. The Democrats didn't want us to using our resources. They wanted to do outsource. Mm-hmm. Because they said, well, it'd be cheaper.
They're stupid.
Yeah, but you're taking jobs away from people.
You got to be that dumb and ignorant to not think. Now, this is where I hate. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. But this is the thing where I can debate about. You got to be that dumb if you don't want to. For one thing, save money.
Oh, are you getting upset?
No. One thing, save.
You sound like my 88 Delta.
I have an 88 Delta. I'm just kidding. An 88 Delta that was made in the United States. I'm just kidding. But anyway, we need to put it back to made in the USA. I mean, how is that wrong? How are you not for that? And that's what Donald Trump is trying to do, is to get countries to realize we're not going to rely on you anymore. We're going to make our own stuff.
Exactly, and that's what he wants. Why are you people bitching?
Exactly.
Because it makes your job harder? Well, congratulations. It's called work life.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. Just because we bring it in from outsource to bring it in here,
doesn't make it cheaper.
You're making kids at 5 years old to 10 years old making them money at 3 cents an hour.
Exactly.
Good job, asshole.
Yeah. Let's keep it that way.
The Chinese people do make their kids work.
Bring the jobs here to where adults can work, people that need a job can work, and people can have a life and pay for things and afford stuff. Because if you think about it, if things aren't shipped here, which means companies pay money to have stuff sent over here, it'll make it cheaper.
You know what? I kind of agree with that.
What?
The Chinese people making their kids work.
What?
They don't pay daycare. They don't pay for the daycare food.
Okay.
They don't pay for all the other stuff that the daycare is needing, and you're not paying for a babysitter. You take them there, you make them work. The parents take home the money. They put it in the trust fund or in a bank or whatever.
Well, then they can do that over here.
But see, here's the thing: is it's illegal because it's child. What it's called, child labor.
Child labor, yeah.
Okay, so everything that they're doing that's making them money and keeping it in home.
Yeah.
People here are saying it's illegal here.
I mean,
if they were smart, they would actually make their kids work and put that money into the trust fund for college, or for schooling, or for clothes, or for whatever they want.
True.
Which is why, if you look at it, those kids started off young. They just
Oh, that's
they
a good
know,
one,
and so
Don.
now they're driving around in these nice cars. They're driving around with cell phones and gold, and they're doing what they want to do because their parents put their money that they worked hard since they were little, put that away. And now they, as soon as they hit 18 or 15, whatever the age is to graduate as an adult, they give them that money.
True. But like what Don said, hey, we got Gisela watching, we got Daniel Glidewell, we got Christopher Harris. What's going on? We got Don said. Huh?
Nothing.
Oh.
What do you say? Start them kids
Start them
off
off.
young, but I bet those kids listen and obey. Thank you.
Parents. Yep.
Thank
exactly.
you.
I agree. But here's
Come
the
on the
thing.
show.
Or you can stand right there. You're not
The camera's this way, not there. You can stand in here.
Dude, you look freaking exhausted.
He does. He looks tired.
We got tea at the door. But I agree. But here's the thing is you could do that here in a way, but Gentex built a daycare on their place.
Exactly. And they charge them and they take it out of their check.
Well, that's their fault for working there. No, I'm just kidding. But you know what I mean? Like, I mean,
didn't say
still
that.
it's still an
He said it.
opportunity for them to work there, knowing that their kids are going to be watched, so
By
they can
who?
go to work. Whoever works in that daycare.
Chinese people?
I don't know, some racist white lady that doesn't like Mexicanos. I don't know.
Dude, you'd be surprised because I can tell you right now, Eagle Charter School is racist. They don't like little black kids or Mexican kids.
Where's that at?
Right there on 120th and Riley.
Oh yeah.
I had several kids that actually went there that I've known, and I've asked how school was, and they're like, my teacher keeps picking on me, but they'll let all the white kids go, not me. The white kids go first when they eat, not me. And I asked everybody else, like, yeah, they let the white kids go first. Oh, all right.
Well, then we're about to go put them on blast.
So-
I'm just kidding.
I'm actually, I can't go there.
Why? Because you beat somebody up.
Well, see, my grandson went there when he was young, and the kids were picking on him, and the teachers were picking on him, and then so we had a meeting, and I looked at that teacher right in the face and said, you know what? I'm going to catch you outside, and I'll beat the fuck out you. Don't fuck with my grandkid.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, the cops were there. Next thing you know, I'm banned from the school. So, no, but this is real life. I mean, I got proof. I'm not allowed on the premises because I threatened the teacher. And I said, see how threatened you feel? How do you think my grandson feels? He's only fucking 5.
That's true.
And you're how old? I'll beat the fuck out you.
Yeah.
Don't fuck with my grandkid. If I find out you're fucking with him again, I'm going to come over here and beat your ass myself.
Yeah. But I mean, see, and that's the thing too, is like people need to realize too, is these kids that these teachers are, profiling, I guess you can say,
Yes.
are got the adults at the house that will find out. So that's another thing that needs to stop is profiling people, even especially kids, because they're not going to forget. They will tell their parents that this happened.
Oh, when my grandchild came and told me, woo, child.
Yeah, if that happened to
You
Adrian,
see, my other grandchild, my daughter called and says, well, this happened to, your grandson. And the teacher, I said, oh, really? Same principal? Yeah. Same person? Yeah. Okay. Tell him I'm coming. Dude, my daughter called back an hour later. She goes, the principal said, just never mind, he'll fix the situation. The principal knows who you are, and he will fix it.
yeah.
He doesn't need you to come in.
See, and that's the thing is, like, a lot of people need to
Don't
realize
fuck with
that
me,
too.
man.
Is, you can't, again, in this day and age with internet and text messaging and messenger, whatever people use, they will find out.
Yeah.
The parents will find out. Now, the thing is back to this whole
Oh, yes.
Gen
But
text
anyway,
thing.
no, but this happened to do with racism.
Yeah,
Because of these kids, they don't stick up for themselves.
yeah,
And some of these teachers are racist. And they will profile the child and hold that child back so the other kids, privileged kids, can go first. Then they act like runts can go last and get the scraps.
yeah, exactly.
Bullshit.
Exactly. Nope, I hear you, because there's a lot of people out there that, like you said, they're scared to tell people.
I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it. I really wouldn't doubt it. My
like when
picture's in the front of the school.
Like when people write bad checks, your check's still up on the wall.
Yup.
Exactly.
My picture probably is in the schools, West Idaho schools, all of West Idaho schools.
Yeah, exactly.
He's like, be careful of this guy, please. Leave his grandkids alone.
And
He will
make sure he
come.
doesn't write any checks.
Right. He will come. I will show up. I will show up at the fucking door.
Yep. I mean, I would too. I would do the same thing.
Those are my
But,
grandbabies.
so what
man.
happened now? You're going to tell me the truth or what's going
Right?
on?
20 people behind me with guns. Yeah. Play. And I'm playing. I'm playing.
We're joking with that part. But
Yes. But anyway, the racism is real. Hate is real. Envy is real. There's other stuff that we need to get out of the system, get it out of our minds, get it out of our hearts, and just love each other like brothers and sisters. Well, except for Maria, no, I'm just playing. I'm playing.
Where's my...
It's over there.
I'll be right back. Oh, it's on me.
Jeez. So much for a half hour. We're going on an hour. I know some of you are going, oh my God, really? Wow. But no, it's actually a true fact. I stand up for my grandkids, and racism is really bad in schools. And, even though some kids won't tell you personally, they hide it. And they go into the bed and they're scared. They don't want to go to school the next morning. They come up with, I don't feel good. I'm sick. Something hurts. My head.
People's crap.
And so, they come up with different reasons. We got to get to the bottom of why they don't want to go to school, why they don't feel good. And if you get the truth out, they'll tell you that the teacher's picking on them. Or there's kids that are picking on them and the teacher won't do nothing about it.
Right.
Or the principal. Which is why now we got to stick up, because now it's just racism. And it's called bullying. Now, bullying is the same thing as racism. Because you don't have what they have, and you don't, they profile. Mm-hmm. You don't have Jordans on, you don't have this on, you don't have that on, and then start getting bullied.
Back then it was Fila.
Oh my God, British Knights.
British Knights.
Oh, Zips.
Abercrombie and
Zips?
Fitch. Zips.
Zips, but the Velcro, very first Velcro shoes.
Remember World Cup?
Yeah.
I used to have those.
So,
World Cup was cool.
if you didn't have certain clothing, you get picked on.
Yeah.
And then the principal's like, they're just kids. Come beat your ass. What do you mean? Leave my kid alone.
Yeah, exactly. So that's the thing too. Like, oh, you know what? We never did the sponsor video.
Well, you can go ahead.
We'll do
I'll
it.
be right back.
I need to take a drink of my beer. I mean,
Southside Cuts, located at 375 Columbia Avenue, right here in Holland. They are open weekly from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. Call them at 616-836-7502 to book your next appointment. If your business is looking to become a sponsor, don't hesitate to call us for more information at 616-405-0542 or 616-850-4819.
welcome back, everybody.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
I hated that show.
Oh, members only jacket. I remember that.
Oh,
Oh,
never had
speaking
one.
of members only, there's something happening in the future, and it will be a only members club. There is a fee for this membership card, but you'll be able to get into all of our events and facilities with this card. Your first couple of drinks will be free, then you pay for everything else. So
Excelente.
keep in mind that we are being busy and we're staying busy.
Yes, and we need to make millions.
Only white people get millions.
Oh yeah,
Us Mexicans, we get $1.
you would get $1.25.
Oh, I got raised.
Oh, right.
I got raised. I got 25-cent raise.
Yay! But anyway,
Yay.
but yeah, I think again, like I said from the very beginning, is the race card that people try to use, is the card black or white?
Actually, it's green. It's a green card. It's a green card.
Oh, that's good. That's awesome. That's freaking funny. That's a good one, Don. Dude, you need to seriously come back on the show. I'm not even kidding anymore. Get over here next week, this week, whenever. But anyways,
Actually, we'll talk very soon, buddy.
yeah, because it's
Mr. Aaron Rodriguez is on the line with Black Purple Studios, the Ben Herrera Show.
thank you for tuning in. So, what was I saying? Oh, seriously, enough with the race issues.
Yes.
The race, comments and posts.
Just be like Ian Anthony and just hate everybody equally.
Exactly. I mean, just do that.
And we're playing. We're God's children. We're supposed to love each other.
Yeah. So here's the thing: is just stop. You guys are all crying about racist and this, racist that. Then stop bringing it up. Stop making it about race every time something bad happens, or something doesn't go your way, or something
Something you don't agree with.
Yeah, exactly.
Just agree to disagree.
Exactly.
Quit bringing race into everything that you guys do or want. Holy crap, it's fucking annoying.
Exactly. So what up, Jordan? And so to me, it's like everybody has to understand that everybody goes through things. Everybody has issues. Everybody has flaws. Everybody is, been in trouble at least once in their life. But we ought to go. We got
Some of us have been in trouble more than enough.
That's what I'm saying. At least once.
It's bad enough that I got to go somewhere and the cops go, "Hey, Marcus, how you doing?
Yeah. Hi, Marco.
Remember when you beat my ass? Yep.
Remember when you flipped me off? No, I'm just kidding.
Remember when you shot me, you fucker? No. Yes, I did shoot a cop.
Yeah. So exactly like situations where you can always redeem yourself by doing the right thing.
Do the right thing and start living right with God. Because I tell you what, with God, everything is possible, and God is love. So if you go by those standards, I tell you what, having God in your life is the best thing you're going to have to do and change of your life. I tell you what, it has been extraordinary awesome because the blessings come after blessings after blessings and blessings after blessings.
Exactly.
But if you're still going to have hatred and animosity and all this other stuff in your heart, all the ugliness, because God don't like ugly.
Exactly.
He has to, but not that he wants to.
Yeah.
But
well, he created everything, so he has to.
But the thing is you can't live in the negativity because God said, "I created love, so everybody can love each other as I love the church." The church meaning the people,
right?
Not a
and
building.
He gave you the free reign, free mind to make those decisions, the right decisions,
the correct decisions, not the bad decisions. Well, God created this, so I'm going to do it. Dumbass, that's not what he meant.
Like, do you ever? Here's a funny little thing. Do you ever look at like pictures and be like, I wonder what that was, or what that lady do? Like,
No, he's not a Jordan fan. They're doing the white.
This one?
Yeah, he's like, he ain't gonna make it.
Yeah.
He ain't gonna fucking make no. Anyway, if you guys can see the post, look, turn the camera so people can see it.
Oh yeah.
Watch, we can see what we're talking about.
Oh, right. I forgot what camera that was. All right.
So that guy up on top, he's looking at like, yeah, he ain't gonna make it. He black, he ain't gonna make it.
Yeah.
I'm pulling a racing car, he ain't gonna make it.
Then I said, this guy right here.
He's picking his nose.
He's got it.
Look at it, he's picking his nose, he's trying to eat it.
This guy's pissed. Look at these. All he's got. This lady doesn't know why she's even at a basketball game.
She's like, what's going on? Why is nobody arresting this guy? He's black.
Look at this.
You know everything we do here is jokes, right?
This guy right here is like, I got a badge. I'm allowed to stand right here.
I'm privileged.
Yeah. What is she yelling at?
She's trying to distract him.
No.
No, when he was jumping, his penis popped out, so it was like, ah!
His penis popped out.
Look, and then her husband's right next to him. Her husband's right next to him going, no, it's mine! Ah!
Where is she? Oh.
That's mine!
Why is it blocking his face out? Look at camera.
Oh, it's blocking his...
Oh, that is right.
Even the computer don't like black people.
Wait a minute, is that cops?
Right? Anyway, we're playing. Everything's a joke here. We just play.
Anyway, oh shit.
And just mark that these are all just comments and opinions, and you know what? This is our show, so we're gonna say what we want.
Exactly.
So if you don't like it, don't get hurt by it. Just change the channel.
Tough knockers. The black shade.
See, Don gets it. Don gets it.
Don knows how to joke with us.
Yeah, Don knows how to joke.
But
hey, Don, we'll see you over at Manny's this Friday.
yeah. Oh yeah, that's right.
We'll see you over at Manny's.
Friday night
at Manny's. If everybody wants to join us, we'll be out at Manny's Sports Bar. What is that? 36 and
honestly, I don't.
Division,
yeah. It was
Division and 36. It's Manny's Sports Bar, a little hole in the wall, but we're gonna be there. We got DJ Alpha One Music Entertainment showing up, doing some mixes with another DJ. I tell you what, the people are awesome. They're fabulous. actually really kind. And if you get there early, they got happy hour. And I tell you what, they turn on the karaoke thing, and everybody sings along in a bar, just like cheers.
Yeah, it was weird. It was cool.
Because everybody was singing Michael Jackson, like.
Yeah, like Michael Jackson was there making a video or something.
Yeah, and everybody was just having fun. It's actually a really awesome bar, even though it's a small bar, but it's awesome. They got a nice dance floor. That's a megaphone. You hold it in, it's like a.
This guy right here thinking, damn, this lady's in my fucking way. You know, but here's the thing. Here's the thing, though. Everybody, hold on. Everybody that's in the picture that you just saw, literally, they're all looking right now saying, holy shit, I'm watching Michael Jordan shoot a free throw. Oh, no, that's the last shot. That was the last shot to win the championship. Yeah, because there's 6 seconds. And then you got Karl Malone who's fake. And look at this ref. I just noticed the ref was standing right there. Like, look at all these people that are.
Okay, anyway. Everybody wants to see the Ben dance. Let's do it. Right. Everybody, the Ben dance. This is the Ben dance. So if you guys want to see it next time,
Don Hunter.
Is it?
Did it cost to get it? I don't think it did. I don't remember. I think they just check your ID.
They just check your ID.
I don't think it.
They never
remember charging us.
It's a bar. So this, everybody, this is the Ben dance. So if you guys want to see it tomorrow, make sure you put a boy with the Ben dance. Let's try another one.
I don't know.
I don't like that one.
I don't even remember.
All right, here. Oh, Lord have mercy.
Anyways, so
no, actually,
things blocking me.
No, Don, there's no cost. They just check ID because the front door is open as well as the back. So the parking is in the back, not in the front, because that's actually in the front. You got one like 2-foot sidewalk, then it turns into vision.
Yeah, pretty much.
So it's a very tiny place.
Oh, he says his daughter's prom's that day. I just saw that.
Well, it's a good time to celebrate.
Yeah, go celebrate after all this.
Go send her off.
Yep.
Come to the bar.
And then go back and pick
and
her
go
up.
back home, pick her up, or get her dropped off, whatever, and you'll be nice and cocked by the time she gets there, and you'll be good.
Anywho's. That's funny.
So yeah, we'll be there May 2nd at Manny's Sports Bar. If anybody wants to join us, several of us will be there, and we'll be actually shooting a tiny video.
That is what she said. Yeah, we do have. Oh yeah, that's right. We do have plans to shoot a music video there. They already give us.
They give us permission to shoot an actual music video.
Yep.
I think we're using June Arnez in this one.
Mm-hmm.
So
June Arnez,
if you guys want to be part of the video, that'd be great to have people out at Manny's Sports Bar to come dancing while he sings. Mm-hmm. Dude, I hope the video that he wants is alien skin.
Oh, I think it is.
Is it alien skin? Because I tell you what, because
be a good
man,
for that.
if you guys don't know what alien skin is, it's actually his Cadillac with what is it, 26s, right? Got 26 rims. Something like that, but it's a really nice Cadillac, and it actually it's like an alien because it's got different colors, kind of like a chameleon, but he calls it the alien.
It looks pretty cool.
I got that alien skin, and they wait to get in.
Yeah, it's a good song. I like it.
It's pretty cool.
Everyone have a blessed week, and everyone drive safe. Thank you, Gisela.
Oh, are you shutting down your show? No.
Yeah.
How we going?
Speaking of show, we got to do our commercial.
Here at Black River Studios, we offer great deals, best prices, and high-quality content. So if you're looking to advertise your business, be sure to get with Black River Studios for your next photo session, DJ booking, or music recording. We also do a live podcast called The Ben Herrera Show, Monday through Friday at 8 p.m. on Facebook Live. We teamed up with Alpha One Music and Goat Entertainment to provide great content for the Holland community. There's no place like home, as they always say, so here, we are your home for entertainment, music videos, and films. Be sure to hit us up for your next event. Call us at 616-405-0542 or 616-850-4819. Or check us out at our website at www.brstudiosllc.com. We are also on every major social media platform.
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to the show. This is the best.
Donna.
I just called him Donna. Donna. No, I was kidding.
Oh, Donna.
Yeah.
But no, Don, to answer your question, the car show and tacos downtown, if you're talking about for the Fiesta week, that will be La Hoop. However, if you're talking about tulip time, So everybody listen up. If you are Hispanic, if you are another race besides white, they are denying all taco trucks.
Yes.
All Brazilian, all African, all what was that? Cuban,
Pretty much anything
Puerto
not
Rican.
white.
They denied all.
And this is what we're talking about with the race crap. It's got to stop.
Now, there's Mexicans in the tulip time Dutch dancing. Let's go back to the front page of the Holland Sentinel with that one girl, this Mexican girl.
I forgot about that.
She was in the tulip time dancing crowd, but she segregated herself and her cousins and friends that were Hispanic
And
created her own
Dutch
dancing thing,
but Spanish.
but Hispanics.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I remember that.
that doesn't make sense.
It's like you're going backwards with that one. So
Thank you.
Why would you do that?
Why would you segregate Hispanics and whites when that's going back to the day? Like that's a big no-no.
That was
So when I questioned the family member that actually knew her, and I'm like, so why did she do this? That's so racist and that's discrimination.
That made it look bad.
That made us look bad.
Exactly.
Because we're over here trying to fit in, and she's over segregating people.
Mm-hmm.
Her race. That doesn't look good.
Exactly.
So anyway, they this year they said no to all the major food trucks that are here, and they got Polish. They got elephant ears. Everything they have, but everything is going to
I
be.
mean, don't get me wrong. It's good food still.
It's still good food, but if you're another race, then no, you're not allowed to sell your food. So, if you have a food truck and you guys want to come and do it for tulip time, everybody goes to the beach. Black River Studios. We have the parking lot, Ace Hardware, and our parking lot. We are allowed to sell food at food truck. So if you want to rally up all your people, get Cuban food, you want Puerto Rican food, you want Mexicano food, Chinese food, bring it in.
Bring it over
We'll
here.
put it right here, and everybody that goes to the beach, anybody that comes from the beach, you know what? They're going to want some food, and it ain't going to be white food they're looking for. They're going to be
Exactly.
ethnic food.
So yeah, so definitely come check it out. We will allow people, like you said, that weren't allowed at Tulip Time.
Come
We
here.
got some parking spots.
Because we
space.
accept everybody. We're not racist.
Mm-hmm.
We accept everybody.
You know, and I've tried to get Nathan Box, and I've tried to get Nancy DeBoer on the show, and they don't even respond. So I'm done talking to them. I'm not even going to deal with them anymore. We're gonna, we're the North Side mayors. We're the North Side mayors. I'm just kidding.
Out of control. Well, you know what?
I'm kidding.
So the beginning of at the end of last year, they said we weren't allowed to have any food trucks here. I argued the point, and I fought to the point, and I cut that damn red tape.
Mm-hmm.
So now we get to have all the food trucks we want.
Yep, exactly.
So congratulations
You're welcome.
to Black River Studios for fighting for the people.
Mm-hmm.
Not that it's all about God, but I mean,
You know, they heard us bitching, and they voted for it later, and we were like, why aren't you allowing this when there's plenty of space here that could be used that's not being used? Open, bare parking lot that's not even being used.
exactly.
But now it can be used. So, you know, we got.
So we are fighting for our people. We are fighting for what we believe in. We do fight for our God, and we do believe in our God that He's going to change things in this world. I mean, right now the world is crazy, it is evil, but we just got to keep fighting on. We got to keep doing what we do. We just do it with the best of our knowledge and best of our love and heart that God has given us to do so with the best of our knowledge to actually tell people, hey, let's get over the hatred. Let's continue loving each other, because I understand that, you know, Tulip Time wants Tulip Time to be Tulip Time because they started with white people. And now that La Oup came in, now it's just Mexicans.
Right.
So now they don't want nothing to do with us and them, you know what I mean? Well, you guys got yours, so just keep it there.
Right.
How does that, we're allowing you guys to come into ours and sell your food, but you can't allow us to go and sell our food there.
Right.
How does that make it
That
fair?
makes no sense. That's almost
We're
like
being inviting and you guys are being,
you're pushing us away.
yeah.
So that makes no sense.
So anyway,
Anywho's.
if you guys want
As
Mexican
Don
food,
said, anywho's. Just kidding.
so anyway, if you guys want to partake into this little ordeal, bring all your food trucks that you have, bring all your friends, your families, whatever, and park your stuff out here. Make some money. Shit, you're gonna make tons of money anyway. People are going to the beach every day, especially after Tulip Time.
Yep, exactly.
You guys are gonna make your money. There's nothing that says that you can't. Now that we fought for all your rights to actually have a food truck here in these premises at Park Township, you guys are allowed to do it.
But we do got to say, I mean, we have to because we do have a fee to park there. So, but we'll discuss that when you get here. It's not extravagant like all those other places charge. Because
they charge a lot.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
Jesus.
can't. I mean, we can't charge you too much because, you know, we're not the city of Holland, we're township, so we have our own little.
We got to be fair with each other.
Yeah. So it's nothing huge, nothing that's gonna. You'll make money. You'll make plenty of money.
You hear that a lot, huh? It's not huge, but
Yeah. But anyway.
you know,
So
it'll satisfy you.
what?
It's not huge, but it'll satisfy you.
Yeah, it'll make.
You'll be content.
Yeah. So, but definitely. Anyway, so. You know, we'll obviously, like I said, it's be the week of Tulip Time, which actually starts Friday.
Friday.
And then the week of Tulip Time, you know, you can park your truck here, your food truck, make some money, leave it here if you
Dude,
have
do you know
to.
how many people go to the beach every day?
Exactly.
And now you got that one lane. Oh, everybody's gonna be pissed about that one.
I mean, I get why they did it, but that's going to cause so much freaking backups.
Yeah, back up right here so people can buy food.
Exactly. There you go, right here. It actually starts at the light right here on Division and Douglas. So, yeah. So right. Oh no, it starts right in front of Beechwood Church. That's
Yeah,
where
it's
it
right in front of
merges.
Beechwood Church, right
That's
there on
where
that
it
curve.
merges.
Oh, they knocked down that stage.
What?
They took down that stage. Remember that stage they had right there in the court, right in the front yard?
Oh yeah.
They took that down.
I think they moved it somewhere because they have those summer concerts.
Yeah, that was a perfect spot for it.
Huh.
I wonder
Unless
if they got in trouble because somebody fell through it.
Oh, I don't know.
Who knew?
I haven't even-
Who knows?
I've only been to one of those things. But anyways, so I want to thank everybody for joining in tonight.
Thank
you know,
everybody for joining in.
tuning in for the show.
Baby, lock them
But,
down,
oops.
turn the lights down low. Put some music on it soft and slow.
Is that a lotto ticket down there? A link?
I believe that was a lotto chicken, so it's the one up there.
Oh shit! I didn't even see that.
So
Oh, that
anyway.
is mine. I did put that down.
Have
Anyways,
a good
so-
night. Drive with your headlights on, and please be safe. Do
Well,
not do
you're
anything
right.
stupid. Remember, everybody, Tulip Time is here, and there's going to be a lot of people downtown. You want to avoid that? Take the highway to the north side, south side, east side, but never to the west side of the, and not up north of the bridge.
Yeah, because you're not going to get through right away. What does it say? Hey, bro, you said see you Saturday and absolutely a food truck, barbecue, tacos. We don't care. Bring a food truck. Exactly. Doesn't matter what kind. Bring it. Bring it on. So definitely, you know, we got to help the community because our community's not helping a lot of people. So
But see, that's the thing is community. What is community? Is it
we're
just
supposed
us?
to help each other.
We're supposed to help each other. White, black, Mexican, Korean, doesn't matter. We're supposed to help each other. We're a community. That's what a community is.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, to the board, community is white people,
Dutch.
Dutch.
And it's
But don't they know I'm Dutchican?
Yes, I am. So am I. You know what? The one thing I've never done is I never wore wooden shoes.
I've never have either. I've seen no point.
Why?
Now, if you have
Unless they
plantar fasciitis, I wouldn't recommend them either.
right? But
That would hurt.
yeah, that would. But anyways,
If
so,
you got
yeah.
gout, I wouldn't wear them. And if you got
That's
sticky
true.
feet, make sure you got pine shoes.
Yeah, pine sol.
Pine salt.
But make sure that you have like 8 pairs of socks then.
Oh God, those things are.
Then your
Dude,
shoes would fly off if you're doing Dutch stand. Oh, you know what? I just
I
realized
can't stand to wear a pair of socks, let alone 8.
wooden shoes. Or, oh yeah, 8 sock pairs. But what I was to say was, I just realized because where I live now, I'm going to hear that damn Dutch music.
You're right.
3 blocks away.
You're 3 blocks away.
Three freaking blocks away. Stop by O'Reilly Auto Parts at Chicago Drive for all your parts needs. We welcome all races, even fuck Dutch again. That's a good one, dude.
Oh man, but thank you everybody for joining the show again. You know, we speak just what we speak. We say what we have to say. But you know what? In all honesty, look, We only speak what we are told to speak about, especially when our hearts are going, stop the racism, stop the hate, stop the envy, stop the animosity, stop all the bullshit, and start living by love. You know, and that's just like, man, why can't people see that? Just what we do here, we give everybody opportunity. There's no race involved.
Right.
You're just a person just like everybody else.
Yep.
But
Exactly.
cross that bridge, you're fighting for life.
And I'm right in the middle of it now.
Yeah, you are.
Now that I just realized it.
You're between worlds.
Yeah. I'm stuck in between worlds like Ghost.
It's a different world
No, I was thinking of
where
Ghost.
we come from.
Ghost with Patrick Swayze.
Oh,
He's stuck between worlds. That's what it is. But anyways, all right. Everybody have a good night.
drive with the headlights on.
We'll see you. What's
No, it's my Monday, Luis.
Tomorrow's Tuesday. We'll see you Tuesday.
Entonces me dices, okay?
Did you
Entonces,
say
okay?
What do we got going on Tuesday?
Oh, tomorrow,
Real quick.
live of our show, we have Jonathan Gonzalez. We actually, he's going to cook out for us. Fresh food, fresh meat, fresh fajitas,
Ooh.
tacos,
There you go.
fresh chicken.
But is it for the community or? Is
No, that's just for us.
Oh, okay. Well, never
Sorry,
mind.
community, but we are going to sit and eat in front of you. And he's going to tell us exactly how it started and why he started it, why he actually is the grill man around for his club that he goes around with. So if you want to hear more about it, come join us tomorrow, and we'll be more than happy to explain to you what's going on.
So we'll explain.
Love you too, man.
What do you say? Love you guys. See you in a few days. Attitude is love. Love is attitude. Learn to love. Love.
God is love,
Exactly.
and God is good
Yes,
all the time.
Exactly. Amen. All right. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out and have a good night.
Deuces.